Hey Kaiju fans, so this is the third video of the Toho Eiga Godzilla line. This one in particular is the 1964 Godzilla, and this would probably be in the movie Godzilla vs. Mothra in terms of the actual appearance of this particular version of Godzilla. So let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, so I think this is probably my favorite Godzilla of the Toho Eiga line, just because this is mid-action pose. You know, I think he's literally on two legs here, and maybe the tail is contacting the ground, but he's definitely not in your kind of business as usual position. And as you can see in the tail, there's a lot of sort of twists and turns, and I kind of do like that because you know, for those who like dioramas, you like to sort of get that snapshot in time as opposed to just a sedentary kind of looking Godzilla who can only, you know, move either way, maybe front and back, but it's not really evoking too much emotion. So this is kind of why I like this figure a heck of a lot. And as far as my collection, I don't think I have a figure that has this much kind of activity embedded within it. I think all the other figures tend to be, as I mentioned already, a little bit more sedentary or even more subdued in nature. But I think just due to the fact that this is a unique sculpt, I do believe it probably was based off a Kyoto model kit. That to me, that was very unique. And I remember seeing a kit in Japan when I was over there. I'm just sitting on a shelf, and not being a model maker myself, I opted not to purchase it. But I think if you did, you could get something very similar to this, which I think is really neat. Yeah, so in the spirit of kind of, you know, full transparency, there are some integrity issues with this this particular sculpt. I mean, just right off the bat, if you're looking at the head here, there's a pretty large gap between his lower jaw and the neck kind of area. And, you know, I think with a model kit, with some craftsmanship and some care, a good modeler can sort of eliminate the gap and sort of put the two pieces together very well. But in this case, it's sort of pseudo model kit toy. So if it was a toy, it's probably not that big of a deal. But the fact that it is sort of more detailed as a model kit is a little bit confusing to me. So, you know, again, I don't know quite the origins of this particular figure, but certainly would love to hear further information if you do have, and can share that with me. Yeah, so that was kind of a quick look at this 1964 Godzilla Toho Eiga figure. If you liked our content, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And please head on over to KaijuKingdomCollectibles.com to check out some of our latest offerings. So until next time, take care.